going, guys? It's Jimmy here, and behind me I bought exactly 1,025 pairs of these Jazz 3s, and obviously it's not 1,000 plus pairs behind me because exactly 700 pairs are currently sitting at KNet, and I'm projected to lose about $18,450. To show you guys so you guys know I'm not lying, the sales price is at exactly $117, and I sold a good amount. Payouts are at $95, so if you guys do the math, I paid $113 per minus 95, that's about $18 per. Times that by 1,025 units, that's exactly how much money I will be losing from this entire investment. And also some of these are no box pairs and some of them are damaged box pairs, so I'm gonna be kind of cooked, guys. Yeah, guys, $18,000 down the tubes, just like that. What do you guys think, man?
$18,000 lost on sneakers, and he's standing in front of the evidence asking, what do you guys think? I think maybe don't bet your entire financial future on whether teenagers want a specific pair of Jordans this month. But what do I know? I'm just a guy who keeps his money in a bank account, where it doesn't depreciate by $18 a pair overnight.
I just sold all these shoes in 2 hours. Now you might think I made a lot of money selling all 100 of these shoes in 2 hours. You might have thought I made thousands, millions even. I made $300. $300 selling 100 pairs of shoes in 2 hours. This is what you sign up for in sneaker reselling. Times have changed. It's a volume game. This is just a little insight that a lot of shoes sold doesn't mean a lot of money made. Stay focused.
He sold 100 shoes and made what most people make in a slow afternoon at a part-time job. The reselling dream went from making thousands flipping Jordans to celebrating $300 like it's a win. Times have changed is a nice way of saying the market is dead and we're all just too stubborn to admit it.
Yo, can y'all please send me money? Can y'all please send me like 300 for these? Someone just cash at me right now. Someone just cash at me right now, bro. Bro, stop talking about my 30K coin flip, bro. Can someone please send me 250, bro? I need to buy a ticket back home, bro. Please, bro. Bro lost the 30K. You go stop talking about the coin flip. Somebody just cash at me bread, bro. Please, please. Please.
$30,000 on a coin flip. Not poker, where you can at least pretend there's strategy. Not blackjack, where you can count cards. A coin flip. 50-50. He had the same odds as picking which hand holds the candy. A toddler could have made this decision, and at least the toddler would have only lost a juice box.
Give me my money!
Yo, please tell me y'all buying today, bro.
We buy every day, bro. What do you have?
I finally hit on sneakers, bro. I'm trying to get paid. These are going for like 1,000.
Fire, bro. Black Hat 4s. 2025 release? What are you looking to get?
I know you got to make your money too, bro, but I'm trying to get as close to 1,000 as possible. Maybe like what? Like 800?
Damn, 800? That might be what the 2020 pair used to go for, bro. 2025s, I'm paying like 220.
Bro, 220? That ain't even retail. I think I paid like 240 something after tax. What about the pure monies?
Yeah, bro, I know. But if you have pure money 4s, I'd bring those in. You make a lot more than these Black Cats.
Like how much more?
I don't know.
Shh, I'm gonna get paid, huh? I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab them. All right, bro, I'm back. I got the pure monies. We better be talking pure money.
Pure money 3s. 120.
You said it was gonna be more than the things, dude. 120? You said it was gonna be more than the Black Cats. Give me my money.
He paid $240 after tax for the Black Cats, and they offered him $220. So, after gas, time, and the emotional damage of being lowballed in public on camera, he's down about $50, and his dignity. And then they convinced him to go home and bring the pure monies just to hit him with $120. That's not a transaction. That's a setup.
Does anyone want to explain why shoes are literally just dying right now? I own a sneaker store and we've been struggling for the last couple months. And y'all can say, oh, it's because you overprice things. And I know what you're going to say. Oh, it's a Yeezy. You're overpricing it. It's $110. Retails like 2 something. Market's like 190. I'm pricing it at 110. It's brand new. An off-white lot dunk, which you haven't been able to get for 4 years now. Used to be going for $500 to $600. Market's like $400. We have them priced at $320. A shoe that's sold out, hard to get. A SB Navy 4. It's used, but $210. That's like retail. And then you have stuff that are like Jordan 1s, like these shattered backboards that just came out. We were charging like $170 for them or something like that, which retails higher. And then we got like Lucky Greens, the Royal Toes. All these things are going for well under retail, and we have them priced under retail. For example, like a yellow ochre, which is not even a bad shoe, is going for like $90 in store here, which is crazy. Retail's like, what, $170? It's definitely an interesting time in the sneaker world right now, and you'd think that people would be coming to sell us their shoes too because the market's down. They just want to get rid of some stuff, but that's not even the case. We haven't had a lot of people coming to sell to us. I mean, last week we did buy a lot of shoes, but this week we're a little slow.
He said it's an interesting time in the sneaker world, and that's the politest way of saying my entire business model is collapsing. Shoes that used to sell out in seconds are collecting dust at half retail. Nobody is buying and nobody is selling. Both sides of the market dried up at the same time.
Does anyone want to explain why shoes are literally just dying right now?
So a good recession indicator is, the shoe market just dying. And I'm absolutely glad that this is happening because they basically pushed out all the people that enjoyed shoes for wearing them. Essentially what we said is like, screw it, we'll buy reps. We'll buy reps, we'll start wearing third-party brands, we'll start wearing basically anything. I remember when Pandas were coming out and they were hot. Like, everyone had a pair of Pandas. You had resellers that were trying to resell shoes for like $300. And then Nike was like, nah, screw it. So Nike started putting out hella shoes, just oversaturating the market. And I'm glad they did that because resellers do not care about the culture. They don't care about the fashion, the art of wearing the shoes. They're not fans of the athletes that wear them. They're just trying to capitalize off our wants. And I personally am not paying $400 to $500 for a used shoe. I hopped out the sneaker game when I realized that it just wasn't a sustainable practice. 1, the shoes will only last for like 7 years because they'll break down. 2, it doesn't make sense for me to spend over $200 for shoes I probably won't be wearing that often. And 3, a lot of these shoes are just pumping out the ugliest colorways possible. And to me, it just makes shoes unwearable. I'm glad this is happening, but at the same time, like, it's a recession, man. What do you expect?
Nike watched resellers make millions off their shoes, said absolutely not, and flooded the market until the profit margin disappeared. And now, the same resellers who were charging $300 for Pandas are sitting on inventory they can't give away. Nike didn't kill the resale market out of kindness. They killed it because they wanted that money for themselves. But the result is the same. Resellers are cooked.
I mean, they had a good run. Yeah. 15-year run, 20-year run where sneaker reselling was the biggest thing amongst like young men. Yeah. But I think like that whole culture, like the culture that Young and Reckless was built on, is fucking dead. I was even thinking about it from the perspective of like, I live near the Supreme store. I drive by it every day. It's not busy. And it feels Supreme and Jordans feel like boomers. We've sold like obscene amounts of all the hottest brands. I was like, Travis Scott is the investment banker shoe. It's how I felt maybe 10 years ago when who I saw wearing Jordans. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was like, oh, this shit's dead because it was a dad's. If your dad is wearing Jordan and Supreme, anything I'm wearing is dead.
When Travis Scott's became the shoe investment bankers wear to pretend they're still hip, that was the official time of death for sneaker culture. Somebody should have called it right there. You can't be streetwear when the street is Wall Street. And Supreme going from camping overnight outside the store to please somebody come in is the saddest retail arc since Blockbuster.